Dr. B. How are y'all doing? What's going on, girl? How y'all doing? All right, come on up in here because we got a lot of stuff to talk about, y'all. Are y'all ready for this? Are y'all ready? What's up, Lee? Oh, hold on. I forgot my mic was down here. Hey, how you? What's up, Dream Doll? How you doing, baby? Okay, how you doing? What? Hold on, let me put the glasses off. How y'all doing? Y'all doing all right? Hey, Paul N, how you doing? What's up, Dream Doll? What's up, Lisa? So, on today's show, I thought about like doing something different like I used to do, but I haven't done this in a long time. Talk about true crimes, because there's a lot of stuff that's going on out here in the atmosphere we need to talk about. Just like this girl rapper, okay? And she done left her baby at home to spend time with a man. Can you believe that? These girls are losing their mind. Okay, hey Cece, how you doing? How you doing, Cece? Make sure y'all hit that like. Okay, can y'all hit that like? Hit that like. Okay. I just thought I'd change it up. You know me. I always change stuff up. Okay. Okay. Hey Eric, how you doing? What's up, Eric? All right. So y'all ready? Y'all ready to get into this? Are y'all ready to get into this? And it's just sad because now the baby is gone. The baby is no longer here with us, all because she wanted to spend time with this man. I mean, where is the baby daddy? Why wasn't the baby daddy taking care of the kid? And why would you leave your baby alone? I mean, that's why they say back in the day, you need a village. You really need a village to raise a child because where's the grandparents at? Where are the cousins? Where are the aunties? Where are the uncles and stuff like that? But clearly, I don't know if she didn't have anyone or she just wanted to do what she wanted to do, which was leave her kids alone to fend for themselves. And they end up leaving this earth. Huh? 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 Honey, it's sad in these streets. I got the video. I'll put it up here. And when I do it, I will stop and go, because I'll be having a lot of stuff to say. Okay. But I'm glad that we're here. Thank you. All right. On my last video, I had some people was like, so you need to why you acting like a teenager? Like you need to stop laughing so much. So I said, okay, I can give it to you. Okay. All right, so let's get into it. I'm gonna put this up here. Okay. And this is the Detroit rap. I don't know if she's from Detroit, but this is the female rapper that lost her child. Look at her. Look at her aura. Okay. She just look evil and mean. Oh my God, to leave your kids alone to fend for themselves, not for a couple of hours, but for days. Days. Are you serious out here? Oh my goodness. We got to be thankful for our moms, right? Praise God for everybody that had a good mom out here because clearly everybody doesn't have a good mother. My mom would never have left me to be alone by myself. I mean, I used to wish that she would, but no, 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 no. So, oh my God. And they don't even have a father because I'm sure their father would have came or she would have probably told the kids to stay with the father for the well-being, you know? And it seemed like the boyfriend probably didn't want to have time or spend time with them kids because them kids ain't his. And you would think, hell, she already got a few kids. How about sitting it down? How about not looking for a man and just taking care of your kids and spending more time with your kids? Because often these kids are being raised by the streets and they are on social media trying to do whatever they can for attention. Okay. And that's why you see what you see on social media now. People are screaming for attention. Okay. Because they didn't get attention from their parents. So thank I love to laugh. I love to have a good time. You know me. Okay? You know me. Yeah. All right. So let me play here a little bit. Just give me time. Sometimes you have to be patient with me. Okay? Be patient. Be patient. All right. So here we go. I'm going to play here, get the audio together. Hmm. Let's play it.
Year-old rapper and mother of two, who
Apa? Enggak usah biar sama video.
I wasn't ready for that. Okay, she said she got the money on her mind. Listen, I ain't trying to get copyright strike, so I had to stop that music. But she's a rapper. Okay, she's a rapper. Whew, let me. She said she got that money on her mind. You should have had them kids on your mind. Okay, can we talk about that? Don't have that money on your mind. You should have them kids on your mind. That's why she's in jail. You should have had them kids on your mind. Okay. I got that money on my mind. All right. So here she is. All right, I had to fast forward that. Okay. And she looked, hold on. She looked like she can be rough because here she kind of looked kind of rough. she looked like she'll whoop my ass. Okay. I don't want no problems with her. She looked like she'll whip my ass. But then she have a more, I guess, seductive side. I wouldn't call it soft. It's sexy. You know, she getting her sexy on, child. All right. So I gotta play with the audio. You gotta forgive me. Patience. Okay? Patience. All right, so be patient with me. All right, so here we go. Okay, let me play it.
of Chantel Gardner, a 33-year-old rapper and mother of two, who discovered her 2-year-old dead after leaving her 2 and 3-year-old kids alone days at a time so that she could spend time with her boyfriend. The investigation into the child's death will reveal a chilling account of neglect, suffering, and a little girl whose cries for help went unheard. What would make a mother abandon her duty to protect and love her kids just so she could spend time with her boyfriend? Welcome to Viral Crimes. Subscribe and hit the bell icon for more stories. This story takes us to Indianapolis, Indiana. This city became the backdrop of an unthinkable tragedy, one that would send shockwaves through the community and beyond. Chantel Gardner, a 33-year-old mother, is at the center of an alarming case of child neglect, one that ended in the tragic and untimely death of her 2-year-old daughter Skylar Gardner. 33-year-old Chantel Gardner was an aspiring rapper.
This big skinny and them hoes do not. Hey, her music be bumping though. Chantel, hey. But you should have took care of your kids, okay? Okay. We should have took care of her kids. I tell you know what? I just don't trust rappers. I don't trust men rappers. And I don't trust female rappers either. Just rap in general it's gonna be a negative for me. I just been hearing so many negative things about these rappers, and I'm sure there's a few good rappers out there, but I'm not gonna. Oh my goodness! Oh my goodness! Okay, they say, is this Miss Gigi or her daughter? Okay. I asked because you look so different. You know what? Can I tell you something? I took some vitamin C this morning and voila, you know? Doesn't vitamin C make your body feel so much yummier? You know, it feels so much yummier, you know? All right, let's get back here because, you know, I play all day, right? Right. All right, so let's get back here. And let me play here. Like that, they think I'm Joy Mother, how I'm coming on that my check. Don't take for me if ain't no take for me. I forgot I shouldn't be playing this music. All right, so let me fast forward it because I can't play her rap music, but she's a rapper. All right, she's a rapper and she's a mother. I'm past. Okay, here we go. So this is the baby girl. She left unattended, and she's no longer. The baby girl has passed away. The mom, she was out days at a time with the man, and she neglected her daughter, her kids, for a man. We really need to talk about, the worship of these men that a lot of women, I guess men have too, worshiping these men, and it's not a pretty picture. You got to love yourself, you know? You got to love your babies. You got to love your kids, you know? All right, so let's
Left her two small children alone for extended periods of time, often overnight, while she stayed at her boyfriend's house. What began as suspected neglect soon unraveled into a devastating tale of abandonment and suffering that ultimately resulted in the death of a child. The horrifying discovery came on Saturday, January 25, when Chantel reportedly found Skylar unresponsive under a dresser in their Indianapolis home. She called 911, but by the time emergency responders arrived, it was too late. Skylar was already gone. Upon examining the toddler's body, authorities made a series of disturbing findings. Skylar had bruises covering her face, arms, legs, back, and genitals. A puncture wound on her neck raised further suspicion. Medical professionals could not ignore the possibility of ongoing abuse. As investigators dug deeper, the conditions of the home.
Did you guys hear that? Did you hear what I heard? They said that the baby had scars all over her body, her area, and that this baby was dealing with abuse for a long time. It wasn't just neglect, but the baby was dealing with abuse. My goodness, she's a female rapper, and they get angry. I seen her on the mic and angry. I can't imagine. She's probably cussing that baby out, throwing that baby by their neck, their arms. I mean, she's a big girl too, and it's just sad that that baby had to suffer like that, you know and it's sad. It is sad. Hopefully the baby is in a better place. It. That baby's in a better place, but shame on her. Yes, you heard what they said. They said that the baby has scars in their area, between the legs, okay, all on their back. The baby has scars all over their body. The baby's been, I can't say it because you know how YouTube is. You know how YouTube bars with, certain words you say. But it's sad. It really is. All right, so let's get back to it. I just wanted to point that out.
Added another layer of horror to the case. Police reports described the Gardner residence as unlivable. Trash was scattered throughout the home, rotting food emitted a foul stench.
I know you lying. I know you lying. I know you lying. Oh, hell no. Oh, hell no. I know you lying. Did y'all see this filthy? Ooh, I want to cuss so bad. I'm so upset. Nobody in their right mind should be living like this. And it's a female that lives here. I'm not trying to be sexist, but I've always been raised to, think, which clearly is a lie, that women is more cleaner than men, that women are not going to go around with their house looking so nasty, and this is more than nasty. This is just gross, and you're raising kids in this house. Why didn't anybody step in earlier? And then to think, whoever this guy is, why is he dating her with kids in a house like that? And it just goes to show these guys are gross as well, because if you're laying up with a person that keep their house like this, you're gross. You're gross. If you're laying up with a person that keep their house like this, that's gross. You know? And this is what the kids were living in. And then somebody made a comment and they said that the kids had bites that could have came from rats. Are you serious? bites from rats. Are you serious? Oh my goodness. I can't believe that people actually live like this. And this is a mother that lives like this. She did not care about her kids. Hell, she didn't care about her. So if you don't care about yourself, you know you can't care about them kids. And the guy who's screwing her, shame on you, because the guy, you could have saved this situation, knowing what's going on, knowing she have kids and she's going to leave her kids unattended and you don't care. It's sad. It is sad how people are living in these streets, okay? Oh my good, this is gross. Are you guys hearing this? And the baby is dead. The baby is dead. She left her baby unattended and left with a man that she spent days and days in, and she left her house looking like this, rat infested, roach infested. They said that the rats was biting on the baby, and they said when they found the baby was, dead and had all types of bruises on their inner thigh, their area, you know what I'm talking about, right? Their back, everything. It's so sad. It is. All right, so let's get back to business.
And feces were smeared on the walls and furniture. This was not just neglect. It was a complete disregard for the well-being of the innocent children who lived there. Investigators soon learned that Skylar and her 3-year-old brother had allegedly been left alone for hours at a time, every single night, while their mother was with her boyfriend. During questioning, Chantel reportedly admitted that she would stop by only once a day to bring them food and something to drink. 2 toddlers, abandoned to fend for themselves in deplorable conditions, their only source of care being a brief visit each day from their mother.
What the heck? She only visit them, what, once a day in a week? Are you serious? And they were left there to fend for themselves? Why didn't she just give those babies away to a family that really would have loved and protected the baby? I'm assuming she only used those babies for a check. These, I'm assuming, was check babies. I'm not sure, but that's what I would assume. And it's nasty. They said in the house they had feces, boo boo, boo boo, all on the wall, all on the wall. How gross. She needs to be locked up in jail and just left there forever. And this is a rapper. So gross.
Someone who was supposed to put their care and well-being above all else. When confronted about Skylar's injuries, Chantel denied any involvement in physical or sexual abuse. She allegedly told authorities that the bruising on her daughter's genitals was due to infrequent diaper changes, an explanation that left investigators skeptical. Authorities swiftly arrested Chantel Gardner on a preliminary charge of neglect of a dependent under the age of 14 resulting in death, a level 1 felony. If convicted, she faces up to 40 years in prison and a fine of up to $10,000.
That Indianapolis mother who faces charges after the death of her 2-year-old daughter. Thanks for joining us. I'm Chelsea Helms.
And I'm Nick McGill in for Bob. CBS 4's Jesse Wells got a hold of court records today, which detail how the case came to light over the weekend.
Police were first called to this apartment building behind me by the victim's mother, who reported finding her daughter unresponsive under a dresser. Court records claim that mother admitted to neglecting her kids who were living in filth. Here on the ground floor of this apartment building near Shadeland and Fall Creek, 2-year-old Skylar Gardner died Saturday night. Police claim the little girl and her young sibling were living in horrific conditions, with the apartment floor and walls covered in feces amidst the stench of rotting food. According to this affidavit, the girl's mother, Chantel Gardner, told police she left her young children home alone for several hours every day and night while she spent time at her boyfriend's house.
Clearly, the state has a good case to show that she was neglected of a dependent.
Attorney Mario Masalamani isn't connected to the case, but says while Indiana law doesn't specify an exact age at which a child can be left home alone, parents can be charged with neglect if they abandon their children, deprive them of necessary support, or leave them in a situation that endangers their life.
The law doesn't specify a specific age because the law doesn't want to specify an age. In this situation, You have a 2-year-old and a 3-year-old. Clearly, they're not able to stay by themselves.
Police say Gardner confessed she came back to the apartment once a day to feed her 2 kids and often found them covered in feces. Gardner admitted she knew she was neglecting her kids, but insisted she never physically harmed the children herself.
So in neglect of a dependent, you don't have to show that she intentionally tried to harm them. She just put them in a situation that it risked their lives.
While it's not clear exactly how the 2-year-old girl died, doctors at Riley Hospital say they found a large puncture wound to her neck and her whole body was covered in bruises. Finally, the suspect is being held on a $100,000 bond. She's due in court for an initial hearing later this week. Jesse Wells, CBS.
Hold up. Hold up. A puncture wound in the neck. They said that little girl had a puncture wound in the neck. How do you get that? Like, how does that happen? Can you explain that? And don't tell me the rat did it. Okay? Hell, for all we know, that boyfriend of hers could have been raping her daughter. You know what I'm saying? That's a lot going on out here in these streets. Okay? Let's not forget about, what's his name? Javis Butts. Okay? These grown men, they be into little kids. Yeah. And these girls, they be allowing it because that's the only time they can get attention from these men because they're desperate for these men. Okay. And they have lost their whole mind. For this situation, it's just gross. Like, what are we doing? Lock her up already. Give her a life sentence already. Like, I'm not understanding how a person can live such in that nasty house and you leave your own babies. I thought they say that once you have a baby, it changes you. Don't that's what they say? They said once you have a baby, it changes you and you're gonna be a nurturer and you're gonna want to protect your babies and love your babies. You're gonna be so much more mature. Bull crap. When it comes to her, okay, this is gross. Okay. And why is there so many men that's laying out with girls like this? Okay. And where is the baby father? Okay. Do he not know he got a daughter out here? Do he not know he don't got a son out here? Where is the baby father? And she got a nerve to want to be famous. She should be ashamed. You know, it's so many people out here that want to be famous and want to be entertainers, and they do some more horrible, terrific things. And I guess when you think about Hollywood and all the sacrifices that you have to do for Hollywood, I guess they're very prepared and ready because she was ready to sacrifice them kids to make it to be famous, right? Right. So it's just gross. It just makes you look at people that want fame so bad. It makes you look people that want to be in Hollywood so bad. I look at them differently now, you know? It's like they're just willing to give up their kids so many things to make that sacrifice to be famous and rich. Oh, this is so disappointing. I just want to know, what are your thoughts about this? Make sure you guys comment. All right. And don't forget to make sure you guys like. Okay. Like. All right. Because so many people are not talking about this because they don't have the guts to talk about this, you know? All right. So let's continue on. You guys know I love you guys so much, right? I love you. Okay. All right. So
For news.
All right, Jesse, thank you. Neglect of a dependent resulting in death is a level 1 felony that carries a maximum sentence of 40 years in prison.
The case quickly gained public attention, sparking outrage and sorrow within the community.
Those new court documents say 2-year-old Skylar Gardner may have been dead for several hours before she was found, and her body was full of bruises and injuries.
Tragic to think about the victim here.
A young victim who family says has such a bright smile and personality.
And unfortunately, that was that flame was put out too soon.
Saturday night, police say Skylar's mother called them after she found Skylar unresponsive under a dresser. Court documents say once officers got inside the apartment, they found trash, human feces, steak knives, and soiled items scattered around. When Skylar was taken to the hospital, doctors found a large puncture wound to her neck.
This life deserved to have fulfilled who knows how old, and lived a wonderful life, brought brightness into everyone's lives.
Documents reveal when Skylar's mother and her boyfriend talked with police, they both said she would spend the night at her place every night, leaving Skylar and her older brother alone in the apartment. The mother also said she would only check on the two once a day, only to bring them food and a drink, and they would be dirty. The mother denied abusing the children, but said she knew she was neglecting them.
We're the only ones in the society, adults, that can be the advocate for these children, to have a voice.
IMPD says in cases like this, it's important for other family members to be aware of any abuse or neglect and report it immediately.
Please reach out to 911, contact the police. We will get you resources. It's not criminal to ask for help, and we want you to do so.
So another child doesn't lose their life to neglect.
People took to social media with their anger and frustrations about this senseless crime. OMG, have you all seen the story about Chantel Monet, real name Chantel Gardner, leaving her two kids, ages 2 and 4, home alone? She came home to find her 2-year-old deceased under a dresser. She was only coming home once a day to feed them. Then leaving again to stay with her boyfriend every day of the week, no baths. Like, what is going on with these people mentally? I was up until 2 a.m. looking this story up, and she's been on Facebook like she didn't just leave her 2 kids unattended. Y'all come look at this. OMG. I can't believe this mother. Long live baby Skylar. I can't wait to find out who the boyfriend is, because where did you think her children was at? Like, she could have had cameras in the house to watch her children since she was on this deadbeat behavior. I don't condone leaving children alone, but at least cameras could have showed her what happened leading up to her death. How can you leave babies home alone to protect and defend themselves? Neighbors questioned how this could have happened right under their noses. How could no one have noticed the suffering these children endured? Could this tragedy have been prevented? The Indianapolis Star, Wish TV, and other local news outlets confirmed the charges. According to police reports, law enforcement launched a death investigation in the 6300 block of Newberry Road around 6:35 p.m. on that fateful Saturday. On Monday, the Marion County Coroner's Office officially identified the victim as 2-year-old Skylar Gardner, sealing the tragedy in the public record. Attorney Mario Massalamini, though not directly involved in the case, weighed in on Indiana's legal stance on child neglect. He explained that while state laws do not specify an exact age at which a child can be left home alone, parents can face criminal charges if they place their children in dangerous situations. Clearly, the state has a good case to show she was neglecting a dependent, Massalamini stated. A 2-year-old and a 3-year-old cannot take care of themselves. They should have.
I'm sorry. All this blah, 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 blah. First of all, she should go to jail for having a house looking so nasty. That house is filthy. Like, you should go to jail for that. Okay. Then you should go to jail because you left your kids unattended. Like, you should go to jail for that, like, for a long time. Like, if the kids were still here, I think that she should go to jail just for those 2 things alone. And of course, she should go to jail because your daughter, it's gone, you know? It's so many things she should go to jail for. And I feel like her boyfriend should go to jail. He should go to jail because you had to know that she was leaving her child just gone to feed her child once a day, and you didn't step up like a real man to protect her kids. Well, I guess you say, well, hell, if she don't care about her kids, then why should I care about her kids? Okay. Because that's the mindset a lot of these guys have. And this is the type of guys that these girls are clearly going for, because that's what she went for. And then what happened with the baby father? He should go to jail too, because it was your duty to protect your seed. Like, these are your kids. Like, you don't care about your kids, And I guess he don't care about them kids. Did he even want them kids? Maybe he did not want them kids. It seemed like he probably don't like her either, And a lot of time with the guy, if he does not like the girl, he does not like the kids. Okay. And we've seen this so often, And it's just so horrible. It really is. So I want to know, what are your thoughts about this? I'm going to continue to play because I'll play the whole video. But all this stuff he's talking about, well, um, I don't know. It's just like it feels like he's just trying to make an excuse for her not to go to jail for a long time, like 40 years is not enough. It seems like they're saying, well, it's no crime in leaving your kids unattended. Why is that not a crime? Huh? Why isn't it a crime to leave your kids that's what, 2, 3, 4, 5 years old unattended? That should be a crime within itself. And why isn't it a crime when you are leaving your kids in those conditions? It should be a crime if you're living in those conditions. Okay. Yeah. Like if you live like that and you got boo boo all on the walls and you're rat infested and roach infested and you're living like that, you should be arrested. Like, where is the landlord? Okay. I know she's not a homeowner. Okay. I don't think she's a homeowner. Do she look like a homeowner? What do you guys do? You guys think she's a homeowner? Press 1 if you think she's a homeowner. Press 2 if you think she's not a homeowner. Like, who home was that? And why didn't the owner of the home check their house? Like, I want to know who's the homeowner. Like, why wasn't he checking on his house? Because if that was your home, you would have threw her out. Okay, why she's leaving your home like that? Like, come on, it doesn't make sense to me. Probably owes rent. Well, if you are a homeowner and you saw your house looking like that with those babies in there, wouldn't you call somebody? I mean, wouldn't you do something about the situation? I know I would, you know? I know I would. Well, I will continue on and hearing what he has to say because I know that's what you guys want to hear what he got to say, right? Right. Okay, let's hear it.
Never been left alone. As the investigation unfolds, many questions remain unanswered. What truly happened inside that house? Were there warning signs that were ignored? And most importantly, who will speak for Skylar now? Skylar's father took to social media with his hurt and frustration following the death of his daughter. He was co-parenting with Chantel Gardner and reportedly tried to see his daughter on multiple occasions. He posted text messages between he and Chantel regarding his daughter Skylar. I can go back months of me asking and wanting to see my kids. I don't have no custody or visitation rights. I can't just pull up there. I would go to jail. Like I said, I've been calling. I have message on Messenger to me reaching out. He went on to make further posts about his daughter's death. Kiss your babies while you can. RIP, daddy baby gone too soon. Please everyone check on the people you love. Family members, BFF, kids, friends, calling, beat the door down and see what's going on. Some people need help. Don't wait till it's too late. Even if you talking to someone, if you see something wrong, just don't overlook it to get your rocks off. If they got kids, check on them even if they ain't yours. Just don't add to the problem. Speak the F up and don't be nasty enough just to sit around and watch the one you talking to sink in a hole and don't help them out. Should kill me. All my so-called boys all in her inbox, just wanting to get their rocks off, not even checking to see if she got it all. People can go downhill fast, so wake up and speak up life. Authorities later also charged Chantel's boyfriend Brian.
What? What? Are you kidding me? So the boyfriend or the baby father, he said, listen, I have tried to see my kids on multiple occasions, but he has no rights. He said he even showed text messages. He said, look at you guys, I've tried my hardest to see my kids. I love my kids. I would never do this to my kids, but she wouldn't allow it. She is just a horrible person. Oh my God. Fellas, if you're out there, you got to be careful. Stop sticking your thing in everything. Okay. Put a condom on it. Don't trust these girls. If they say they're on a pill, you have to do what you have to do. Wrap it up. 5 seconds of feeling raw is not worth these kids and what they have to go through. Put the condom on for the kids. For the kids. So these are a lot of messages from the baby's father, and he says, hey, I've tried. And she wouldn't. Now, do you guys believe the baby father? It's a lot of cussing in here. Do you guys believe the baby father? I'm not sure because a lot of guys lie. So I don't know if he tried his hardest. Like if you tried your hardest, then why don't you have the kids? You know? And he said that all his homeboys are in her inbox trying to bang her. What type of freak off circus do they got going on here? Like, why are your friends trying to bang your baby mom? Like, that doesn't even make sense. Okay. But clearly, in this environment, this is how they operate. Everything is just a freak off. Like, they are so, oh my goodness, they have like the spirit of perversion, the spirit of lust, like so heavy on them. They don't see anything but lust and desire and just whacking off. And she is just allowing it to happen. And it makes you wonder, how is she up, like being raised, right? Where's her parents at? What does her parents have to say about this? And most likely she was probably abandoned too. I mean, it doesn't give her an excuse to do the same thing to her kids, but most likely she was probably done wrong too in her upbringing. And that's why she's doing this to her kids because she wasn't raised right? So it's just horrible out here in these streets. And I guess they said something about the boyfriend. So I'm going to fast forward here so we can see this is the boyfriend. He just looks this.
Thomas in the death of baby Skylar. He was charged in assisting a criminal. People also took to social media about their frustration with the role the boyfriend played in Skylar's death. One user posted on his page. "So Brian Thomas, yo big funky bad body ill built potato skin eating raggedy mouth ass, let her abandon them babies to lay up with yo stank ass for days at a time. Don't worry about it, I got something for you big fella." News outlets reported that the boyfriend was aware the children were being left alone, but he denied this in a lengthy post on social media. He posted, "So here are the facts. I have known Shani for years from the music scene. We never messed around until she was in the process of getting divorced. No, we weren't in a relationship. She was messing with someone else at the time until he got locked up. I'm not going to say his name and put him in it. Yeah, we kicked it from time to time, and we started hanging tough in July, close to when we did that video. I never said I only knew her for 3 months or whatever y'all are saying. I had already met the kids, and anybody who knows me knows I spoil any kids who are around. When the real truth comes out, people are going to look stupid. I haven't been over her crib in months." She even told the detective that because she was embarrassed about the house, which I never knew. She was going to both her jobs Monday through Friday, and I literally didn't see her until after 7 p.m. on those days. So y'all saying she was at my crib for 7 days straight like she was just posted up there, that's not the case. She even told people the kids were with someone else or at daycare whenever anyone asked. So I'm not going to investigate if she calls me after leaving work, saying she's about to drop off food and stuff to her friend or stepdaughter for the kids. Once again, she was telling everyone something different. There's no way I would have gone for that. If it was that bad, I would have paid for daycare, but there was no indication or sign that anything was wrong. Everything seemed okay, and the kids seemed safe from what I observed. Whenever I did see them, there were no visible bruises or anything. No, I didn't ask where they were every day. If someone says their kids are with a friend or stepdaughter, why would I question that daily? And when I say once a week, sometimes she would pull up and leave right back out, not like they spent the night or anything like that. So stop saying she was at my place for 7 days straight, all day, every day. If she spent the night, she was gone by 7 in the morning until later that night. She used to mention postpartum, but I have no kids or baby mamas, so I didn't completely understand how serious that was until I was just told yesterday. So continue getting y'all likes and comments for the little fame y'all never had. When they showed the pictures of the baby in the house, a grown person couldn't even be in there, so why would I have known that and not said anything? I literally saw messages people sent me with conversations with her baby daddy, and she even lied about that. She called me snapping, saying he was lying on her because he still wanted to mess with her, and clearly, it was her pushing the issue and making it seem like they were just trying to bully her once again, lying to everybody. And she never came around me stinking. I don't even mess with a woman with bad hygiene. I'm not the weird dudes y'all mess with. Sorry. Last thing to the people saying they're supposedly going to do something, be blessed. Very blessed. What happened to Skylar Gardner should have never happened. She was an innocent child who deserved love, care, and protection, especially from.
Ooh, honey, it seems like this woman is a liar. I don't know. I'm thinking I'm believing the men. I'm believing the men. And it seemed like this girl, she's a liar, she's a skank, and she lies to everybody. She lied to all those men. That boyfriend of hers, he said, hell no. I would have paid for daycare if I knew this was going on. He said that she will always say that the kids were doing good at the family house, that she got everything covered. He had no idea. He could lie, but I'm starting to believe him because everybody else says she is a liar, and I think she's an evil person, and she's just nasty, and she's just a horrible mom, and she's just gross. Okay. And I want to know, what are your thoughts about this? Please comment below. All right. What are your thoughts about this? And it's sad that that baby no longer with us because of the mom. Uh-uh. 40 years is not enough. Okay? It's not enough. So I want to know your thoughts about this. And do you guys like me doing these type of shows where I'm covering, stuff like this? Press 3 if you like me to do true crime on this channel. You guys know right now this channel, we're doing something different. We trying different things out. You know me. Okay. I love to try different things out. Oh, it's time for a change on this channel. Okay. Yeah. All right. So if you guys can just talk to me about this, because I think this is the end of the video. What are your takes on it? Honey, these girls are just as bad as these men nowadays. And I'm looking in the comment section. So I want you guys to comment so I can respond. It's sick. It's really sick. It's like this better than the recording talking. Oh, you like the live. So Cece says she liked the live. Okay, you like me to be all the way live, Cece. Hey. Cece liked the live better than just the recorded talking. Okay, I will take that in consideration. I like the support. Okay. So can we make sure we supporting and you support by liking the video? So make sure you guys like this video. All right. I appreciate that. And you can also hit the Cash App. I really appreciate for everybody that have liked the Cash App or hit the Cash App and have donated to this channel. I really appreciate it. Don't stop. Okay. Don't stop. All right. All right. So yes, anything else? Show how stupid we are. Show how stupid we are shoplifting. Oh, okay. So you want me to do some videos about people shoplifting? Okay. Gigi, you look so cute tonight. Oh, thank you, Thompson. I appreciate it. I didn't try. It's just, I told you I was eating. I was taking vitamin C. And voila, All right. So what else going on here? What else can I say about this? I think that hopefully these men would do a little bit more aggressive when it comes to seeing about kids and checking on kids. And I still want to hear from the homeowner. I still want to know how the homeowner, whoever owned that home, how was she able to live like that in your home? Whether you're a man or a woman, I don't know who you are, but who owned that home? I think that people out here that really want to know the truth about this, we should find a homeowner who owned the home and ask them, you didn't go and check on your home to see how the conditions? Did she pay you? Was it getting paid? Who owned the home? Did she own a home? Okay. Court needs to make it easier for men. Yeah, when if women are out here doing like this, yes, courts need to make it easier for the biological father to have more privileges in custody of their kids, because the biological father could have did a way better job taking care of them kids, because she's off chasing diggling. Okay. And I guess it's some obsession of men. Okay. But I will say I'm glad they're both big people, big backs. I'm so happy to see that big backs sticking together. I support it. I support it. Okay. At first I was like, like how this working? I know that bed is stinking. Okay. I know they gotta have a king size bed. Okay. But I'm happy to see two big people together. Okay, I'm happy to see that. Go ahead. Mm-mm-mm. I thought about starting something that if a dad in the same state instead of both parents need to pay their role and don't get it. And this all could have been avoided if the man would have used protection, or if the girl would have been on the pill, knowing that they're not wanting marriage, knowing that they don't want to be with each other forever, you know? Whew. Thank you, Elizabeth. I appreciate that. Yeah. All right. So, anything else? I need comment. You guys know I like when you guys comment. If you're out there and you're watching me and you didn't say hi, how you doing? I think that's so rude for you to come in my house and not speak to me. Because if it was your house, I would have spoke to you. If I was on your channel, I would have said, "Hey, okay." Acknowledgement. Okay. So yeah. Okay. All right. Lauren said, "OMG, ill." All right. So yeah. I'm gonna play to
The
see
one
what
person
else.
who should have prioritized her above all else. Her mother. If Chantel Gardner wanted to spend time with a man, she had options. She could have hired a babysitter, asked a family member for help, or simply taken her children with her. Instead, she chose to abandon them, leaving them in a dangerous and unsanitary environment. No man should ever take precedence over the well-being of a child, and Skylar's tragic fate is a devastating testament to what happens when a parent neglects their most fundamental duty. May Skylar Gardner rest in peace. She deserved better. Thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next video.
Hopefully she has a lot of regret. Hopefully, if she had a, I mean, I can say hopefully if she had a chance, she'd do things over again. But would she really do things over again? No, because every day she had a chance to do something different and she never did something different. She kept on doing the same thing over and over, neglecting her kids, days, weeks, months, years on end. And these kids are new kids, 2, 3 years old. Come on now. She didn't care about those kids. She did not care about those kids. You can't convince me she cared about those kids. Mm-mm-mm. Nope, 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 nope. So anything else you guys have to say about this? All right. I guess y'all lost. Y'all are out because y'all ain't saying nothing else. Y'all ain't saying nothing else. All right. Anything else gossipy that I need to talk about later on tonight? Please put it in the comment section. You guys know I love when you guys help me out with the gossip and the juice that's going around here on YouTube. Okay. And when you see me looking, I'm looking in the comment section. I'm looking in the comment section. Okay. Yes. Having babies having babies. Well, Elizabeth, I think she's very grown. She looked grown. She looked like what, she's in her 30s. Yeah, and the father, he's in his 30s too. They're grown. Are you coming up, Jerome? I'm not sure. You got me a topic to talk about? Okay, Jerome. If it's a good juicy topic, I don't mind coming back. Okay, but it just gotta be good. Or something worth talking about. Uh, She ain't a baby. No, she's not a baby, Cece. She's grown and she knows right from wrong. She laid up on her back, spread them legs to have them babies. Not one, but two. You know, she has to be responsible. She was lazy. She just wanted to be a rapper and she wanted to chase some men. She was acting like she didn't even have any kids. That little girl's so cute. Yeah. And the thing is, the girl could have got saved. Her father was willing to take care of the girl and have the girl and raise the girl. But the mom, I'm assuming she wanted that check. So she was not about to do that. She was stingy. She would rather have the kids lay up in a rat infested house than give the kids to their biological father so the father could raise them and love them. You know, that is an evil. She's an evil person. There's no way around that, you know. The little girl is so cute. Yeah. How are you doing this evening? I think I'm doing better. I'm not coughing as much, am I? What do you guys think? Press 1 if you guys think I'm coughing as much as I was earlier. Press 5 if you feel like, girl, you ain't even hardly coughed today. Okay. I have not even hardly coughed on this thing. Not yet. Not yet. Okay. I haven't coughed that much. Yeah. So I think I'm doing better. Yeah, 5. Yeah, I had me a nap too. I sure did. I had me a good old nap. Mm. Hmm. Child support 25 to 100 a week. Let father have kids for 25 hours a week or even. Okay, that's something you making up. Okay. So that's CC idea of what it should have been, you know? Mm-mm-mm. Mm. Just in general. Okay. Hmm. Anything in this gossip? I keep on asking y'all the same question. I keep asking y'all the same question about this gossip, but I guess it ain't nothing else. Well, I'm just so thankful that you guys are here with me. Every day of this month, I'm going to try to continue to go on live so we can build the channel up. You guys know this channel, we are in another transition. This channel have always taken transitions. Okay. Okay. So yeah. Who is this on the screen? Who you think it is, Pitts? Okay. Okay, so you want me to open up the phone lines? All right, so if you guys did not know, Blog Talk Radio, they're no longer. Blog Talk Radio was a place that I would go to do the phone call so you guys can call in, but they're no longer. They're gone. So now I do StreamYard. So I can put a StreamYard link up here so you guys can call in or hit that link and you guys can be able to talk. And you can show your face or you cannot show your face. It doesn't matter. As long as you have something to say and you're very respectful when you talk, you know? All right. So let me do that. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Give me 1 second. I'm going to invite people up here to talk. Hopefully you guys come up here and y'all talk, okay? Don't make me put this stream y'all up here and y'all don't come up here now. Okay. All right. Stream yard link. All right. So I'm putting in the comment section now. That's what I'm doing. I'm texting. All right. I just put it out there in the atmosphere and I'm going to pin it so it will be at the top. Pin message. All right. So I just pinned the message. Hey, Gigi, it's Trey in ATL. Hey, Trey. I don't know. Trey. I don't know. Trey, you're going to have to message me on DM because it sounds like you trying to say that you know me. I don't remember, Trey. You know, I got amnesia. I don't be remembering people. I don't mean no harm, but I just don't remember. I'm like, I don't know a Trey. I don't know a Trey. But hey, Trey, how are you? How you doing, Trey? Yeah. Okay. So I put the link up here, so you feel free to hit me up. All right. Mm-hmm. Mm. It's just a shame, y'all. It's a shame. Yes, yes, yeah. King and Hustle Carter beef with Finesse and Charleston White. Oh, okay. So you guys, April, you really want me to talk about these individuals? I would do some research to find Charleston White. Usually I have no interest in him. Finesse 2 times. I have no interest in him either. But if this is what you guys are into, I can try to be into it too. But I'm like, who is this? NG King Hustle Carter B. Oh. Mm-mm. I used to call in and drag KFC over Diddy. Oh, okay. That's nice, Trey. Oh, Trey. Hey, Trey. Trey, when I talk about Diddy, why don't you be up here no more? Trey, I miss you. I miss you so much, Trey. Yeah. Because Trey used to call in and he knows so much about Diddy and Jay-Z, and he would take over my live. And I used to love when he takes over my live because he does a phenomenal job. And I just like to listen. And then the people in the comment section, they just love Trey. And I love that they love Trey. So yeah, Trey, I know who you are now. I know who you are now, Trey. Yeah, I like Trey. Okay. I gotta remember human nature. That's Trey. Yeah. So Trey, do you want to talk about Diddy and Jay-Z? You want to talk about them tonight, Trey? You ain't gonna leave me hanging if I do it, right, Trey? Shit, let's get Trey up here. Okay. All right. Are y'all still here? Cause y'all not typing no more. What happened? Okay. Have you ever seen Big Booby in her Wizard music video? No, April. April, the stuff that you're into, I'm so not into the stuff that you're into, April. The people that you watch is so foreign to me, April. I have no idea who Big Biggie is. Maybe I'm just too old. I'm not sure. The Wizard music video. I'm so lost, April. I love you, but I'm so lost. I'm like, who are these people? Okay. I don't even know who these people is. All right. Well, I'm gonna get on out of here. I don't want to just to keep holding y'all, and I don't got, what else. What else can I tell you? Any updates I can tell you guys? What's going on around the world? They say there's another plane crash. You guys heard about that? That's in Philly. So pray for those victims. It's sad. You got to be careful on the plane. And it's a scary world, but it's been scary. February the 1st is coming. You guys know Black History Month. If you want to celebrate it, you're going to have to celebrate it on your own. I believe that the government has stopped celebrating Black History Month. So has the government stopped celebrating Pride and all that stuff. So you're going to have to do it on your own. So yeah. Yeah. I'm looking for the comment section to come through. Like, what's up? Okay. All right. I'm going to let you guys out. I appreciate it. Make sure you guys like, share. DJ, where you at, DJ? Where you at, DJ? Come on, DJ.